The Nigerian Union of Journalists (NUJ) Edo State Council has condemned in strong terms the assault on Juliet Enabulele Asien, a reporter with the Edo Broadcasting Service (EBS), who was assaulted and manhandled by Kelly Okumbowa Ebustone at a public function in Benin City on Wednesday, December 1st, 2025. The leadership of the union considers this act as a blatant attack on press freedom, the safety of journalists, and the right of media professionals to carry out their lawful duties without fear, intimidation, or violence. The NUJ further warns that attacks on journalists in the line of duty will no longer be tolerated and urges members of the public, especially public figures, to exercise restraint and show respect for the constitutional role of the media in strengthening democracy and promoting accountability. The union calls on the Nigerian police and other security agencies to immediately arrest Kelly Okumbowa, investigate him, and bring him to justice. Amazing viewers, welcome to my channel. Good day to you all. Now, that's the press release from the Edo State chapter of the Nigerian Union of Journalists following an assault by Ebustone, one of those persons, those nuisance within the administration of Okpebholo, where he slapped a journalist. Now, this brings to mind the kind of, rascality, hooligans that the APC Edo State is breeding. And I tell you, this is going to get worse. We are going to see more of this person. More so that this person is trying to deny that he ever did such a thing. Okay. Sometimes I get to wonder what's actually the duty of this person. I'm trying to remember what's Ebustone, even if that SSA to something. Now, is that why we'll have someone like Ebustone or even any other person like that raise a hand to a journalist? As it is like this, under the administration of the Okpebholo, what I'm seeing is more breeding of hooligans. Yet, this same person is fighting courtesan. Now, what is the difference between Ebustone and some other attitudes of those APC talks they are busy breeding and the courtists they are fighting in Edo State? Don't get me wrong, I am not in support of the courtists. And of course, actions, measures need to be taken against them. But how about those individuals, those entities that has constituted nuisance within the Okpebholo administration? What then should be done to this kind of individuals? I think for the Nigerian Union of Journalists, overall body, they really have to pick up this matter. Else, more assault will keep coming to journalists just because people are criticizing the government or one thing or the other. In fact, I don't see anything that a journalist must have said or must have done that warrants someone like Ebustone, even though he is vehemently denied the whole thing, to raise a hand and slap a journalist. Under the APC, governance don't become something else. Under the APC, governance has turned to something else. A simple apology from this person maybe would have sufficed, but we still have Ebustone denying the whole thing. So person when they slap, no say they slap him. Even people when they slap spiritually for inside dream, we know that they give them slap. How much more when you are slapped physically? My question is, what is wrong with the APC government? Why are they always behaving in a certain kind of pattern? Every single person there has some element of rascality, some element of stupidity. There is always a touch of all the negative vibes in these individuals. Why is this so? And to think that the government of the APC in Edo State keep praising what is wrong. The last time they were actually praising someone, one of their supporters, for slapping a citizen, a critic of the Edo State government. To the point where we say they give an award. And here we are having them raising hand to a journalist and denying it.
So my brother, don't be discouraged. Edo people will hate him basically. We would have even preferred you arrested him. But because it was in the fit of passion, and he was trying to be funny, he now gave him a good slap.
Yes.
Since you gave him that slap, since you gave him that slap, he has not been making so much noise.
Yes.
What he's not doing is not doing fundraising.
Yes.
This is your hand. Your hand was soft then. Good. It's a weapon that corrects injustice. It's a weapon that corrects indiscipline. It's a weapon that corrects bad behavior. Nobody will support bad behavior. They say two wrongs cannot make a right. But having said that, I will assure you that some of us who believe in justice will still believe that Obaze has a case.
Yes.
But Obaze has a case to answer in Nigeria.
Yes.
You cannot commit a crime in Nigeria, you run abroad.
He's a criminal.
Somebody gave you a slap there and you're angry. Why would you be angry? You are busy terrorizing people using the internet. You insult the Oba, you insult government, you do all kinds of lies. He's not for one thing, he knows how to spread lies.
Yes. Propaganda.
I'm happy that my brother was here. He was trying to create bad blood. Oh, that me and the special advisor on Arewa matters, we have issues. He did a video of our office. There was nothing this idiot did not do. We are asking himself and his master of Basaki, why are they abroad? They should come back home. They say charity begins at home. So we are appealing to them, they should come back home. If they are not committing any criminal offense, they should come. Because the idea of hiding in the UK, for us, we find that totally unacceptable. Obaseki swindled the Edo State government of funds to the tune of over 10 billion naira. Then the same of that, is that a show promoter? For you to be a show promoter, you should have a license. Does Abatobaze have a resident permit? Because he who goes to equity must go with clean hands. So for you to be organizing shows, it therefore means that the British government has given you a resident permit, or you have what you call an employment permit. He's not permitted to work in the UK, but he's doing business. He's organizing shows for Obaseki. This monies Obaseki took from Edo State, they usually need to organize meet and is it meet and beats? Is it meet and beats? Meet and beats.
When he meets, double cheese.
Meet and beats. Sorry, meet and greets. That's what they call it. But I think it has become meet and beats because some of these criminals are hiding in the UK.
Yes.
So when you meet them there,
You beat them there.
and tell them that they have a case to answer in the UK. Because as I said before, provocation is a defense to assault.
Yes.
Because if you insult somebody's father in Nigeria, what you get is a slap. True of us. True. If you insult my father, I'll slap you.
Yes.
Yes.
So if you take me to court, I'll go and defend myself.
Yes.
Because even in the UK, it is not allowed for you to insult the king or the queen. What they do is they stone people with egg. It's just that my brother didn't have the egg. They now converted his hand to an egg. And that slap, if you ask me, that slap was well deserved. Well deserved. Well deserved.
And more are still coming.
More deserved. In international diplomacy, don't they attack countries where people will die? But what he did was just a slap. Because in every rule, or to every general rule in law, there is an exception. This is one slap that has united Edo States.
Yes.
Both the rich and the poor, both the tall and the short,
Yeah.
both the fair and the black.
Yeah.
I've seen that slap represents those that could not do it. In Nigeria, we have been looking for criminals to bring to justice, but some of them are hiding in the UK. If our people can be slapping them, and that slap will make them to come back.
Yes.
Is it not good for them to be slapping them, for them to
They
come
should
back?
be slapping them every day.
You know?
Every day slap.
Because it's only an animal that will insult a king as great as Yoruba Benin.
Yes.
It's only an animal. It's only an animal. You will see a king if he's violated some laws of the UK. So we want to appeal to you to also join those asking that this young man called Abatobaze, there's a man that people calls him terrorist.
Yeah, the terrorist.
Because what he has been doing there is what they call cyber terrorism. So he has a serious case to answer, and on behalf of the Gatekeepers Initiative, we have to give you this special award. This is an award of excellence, an award that says promote the Benin culture, promote the Benin Kingdom, defend the order. You know, for as long as you don't do anything that will, because the slappers are awakened the consciousness of Benin people to defend the order. Because the order as a king cannot defend itself. The Queen of England, try that, insult the Queen, and you will see the wrath of the British people. There are two kingdoms in the world, the Benin Kingdom and the United Kingdom. Right?
Yes.
In the UK, you cannot insult the king. Otherwise, the British people will mock, they will kill you. If you go to the Wembley, just try, go to Wembley Stadium and insult the king. If you come back alive, you go and do Thanksgiving. But what you have done was to caution a deviant, a criminal, a fugitive from justice, a fraud. And to assure you that there are still some Edo people that believe in appreciating what is good. You are a man of courage. You've done something that most of us could not do. And again, I always tell people, when you know you cannot do something, whoever does it, applaud the person. Yes. So it is in that spirit we are applauding you. And to say that,
you can imagine the kind of nonsense, being carried out by the Edo State government. Imagine where a government is awarding someone, for slapping a critic. And I'm just wondering in my head, when this whole thing came up, how did it get to this point? What is that inscription on the so-called award given to this person? Now, these people don't even understand that some of these are actions, their actions, sure. Every action sure do have, a reaction, a consequence, whether be it negative or in a positive light. Now, this is going to give birth to more people, trying to bully, citizens who would come, to criticize the government of the day. And I feel so ashamed that, a government would come out and say, okay, we are awarding you for doing this kind of stuff. And now we never finish that one finish. We talk about that one finish. We are seeing another one of you even hitting a journalist and then still trying to deny it. Like I said, person when they slap, no say they slap him. Someone giving a slap, does it mean that the person will not be aware that they slapped the person for you to want to come out to deny what you did? Like, I felt so bad. I'm just going to show you the video and then show you how people have been reacting to it before we come back to wrap this up.
Who be Kelly Okunbawa? A Boston. Why be say you go look woman, dress well, cameraman day. Na EBS camera people, whether they carry ID card everywhere, na able stone go say they beat, they slap.
Oga, now how they cover first lady office?
I'm talking about my reporter covering the office of one of my all-time best. Now, as you don't beat and injure and don't make her they traumatized, how she won't continue work tomorrow when I don't get enough staff to work?
Hello.
Comrade, good evening.
Evening.
Nami Kadiri, chairman, journalist intervention team.
Hey, I greet you, Baba.
I salute you.
I your side now. Now, what did they say for me that you coming for?
Yes, now pressure dey on me. Say security dey play and I can't go through everything. Come like say, now you can't do this kind of thing.
Do you have the evidence of what I did?
Should I call you now?
Now they talking.
Now
you see one thing
to hear your side.
Hold on, my brother. I don't even get any side of the story because I don't do anything. Maybe the matter reach court, from there, the court will now investigate. Because you cannot start spoiling somebody's name on social media when you've not heard from the other side or you didn't get the evidence of what happened. I don't know if you understand. We are living in a civilized world. Because I am popular, doesn't mean that anybody can come to social media and spoil my name. If I were a wheelbarrow pusher, nobody will pay attention to what anybody will say about me. I don't know if you understand. God in heaven knows. I don't even know the person that is talking. I didn't even have any altercation with anybody or any issue. So for anybody to start asking me, want to hear my own side of the story, it's as if I don't know how to put it. Because the reason why I'm even talking to you is for you, because of the reason why because you called me. That's why I'm even saying, okay, I don't even know. The same person they are talking about, if I see the person, I will not even know the person. Nothing happened between his government house. So I think the government house should be in the position to respond to this whole thing, not me.
Okay, first let me correct something. I'm not out on social media because NG has already released their own statement.
Yes.
So that is not a social media thing, that is a union thing.
Okay.
That is one. And secondly, all these wise things, because as it be like that, suppose you quick call Alain here, you are very close to Alain here.
Yes.
You are very close to Eden.
Do you know, my brother, sorry, don't vex. Do you know why I cannot call anybody? I did not do anything of such. So I have no reason of calling anybody. And I have no reason of apologizing to anybody. Because I didn't do anything. When you say somebody did something, you should bring out the evidence. Not by propaganding somebody's name without the person did doing anything. Show the proof what the person did. Living in a civilized world, for crying out loud. Being a journalist does not give you the audacity to start spelling somebody's name when nothing has happened. Do I look like a tat to anybody?
Okay, comrade, in a nutshell, nothing like that happened.
I am not telling you.
I hate saying this is unacceptable and he should be arrested for assault and taught a lesson. Live from a failed state saying, when are they giving Ebostone his own award for best slap in Edo State? Since Edo State now, they share award to any nonsense character, may them just include them too. Sawat saying it's a shame too that the Edo State government is working with people like this. Or as it be so like this for inside Edo State, it's as if when you show how strong you are in fighting opposition, or when you behave in an uncouth manner, then you are being rewarded for it. Hence, the display of all this attitude. Now, it is not even the first time somebody like Ebostone is acting in a very, irrational way. I mean, like the Edo State sons and daughters know him, to behave in a certain kind of manner. And you get to wonder, okay, what is supposed to be the connection of someone like Okpebholo? Why am I even saying someone like Okpebholo? As if the Okpebholo gets sense. What is now the connection between Okpebholo and this thing? But then, I remember that, okay, Okpebholo himself is not even a clever person, so it's more like, okay, I have to compensate individuals, and that's what it is. Paddy government, and that's exactly what we are seeing. They are doing paddy government, no problem, since that is how they want to be running the state and the nation. But how about you tell those individuals to behave themselves? You raise your hand to slap journalists. What you go pay me, now if the NJC, they call them, I allow this matter to die just like that. That is what is going to pay me. Why? Because it's going to give birth to more. It will certainly give birth to more. If they can award a young man for slapping a critic, it means more people will rise up to slap a critic. Probably they could be employed to be thugs, because they have displayed bravery in attacking, people who criticize the government. This is getting out of hand. Now, because today Nigeria, can Ebostone go outside and try this rubbish? Can he do so? Yet you have the mind to come out and say, oh, you didn't do anything. Is there evidence? What you even deny? I shall don't blame these people. It's because they will not release the footage of what happened at the point in the government house. I don't blame these individuals. Governance don't turn to paddy. How can you function? Then the next minute, you pick up phone and mic and start talking about the previous administration. Oh yeah, take action. I don't want to take action. Find a way to repatriate the person that to take action. You can't do anything. Your state is in shambles. You are not even doing anything. Insecurity, killing the people. Every day, almost every day, you hear of kidnap. You have not handled the matter. Yet you allow nuisance to be going on rampage under your administration. Anyway, now best of the same feather, they are all in the same boat. So I don't blame these individuals at all. I don't blame them. I blame INEC. I don't blame them at all. But the day is coming where these people cup go full. Thank you so much for watching. Kindly do leave your opinion in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Click on the notification bell the moment you subscribe. That way you get to know as soon as I publish. Thank you guys for all the love. Thank you so much for the immense support. God bless you richly. Enjoy the rest of the day. See you guys in my other videos.